All right. I think it is time. Let's get it started. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is morning here in Japan, 8 a.m. So good morning. And for some of you, it's probably good evening. And for some of you, it's probably good afternoon. I don't know. Whatever it is. Hi, my name is Marika. I am one of the teachers and student at Yoga to the People. I usually teach at New York studios, but I'm currently in Japan. This is my house. It's super bright. I think you can see me clearly because I've got enough sun coming in. You can keep your cameras on or off. If you keep yours on, I get to see you and maybe I get to give you some verbal cues personally. If you want to put your music on, now is the time. Let's have fun. Yoga time. Please find yourself on the mat at the back edge of your mat. We always start in child's pose. Toes together to touch. Knees together to touch or separate wide. Fold your upper body to bring your forehead down on the mat. Arms could be resting long in front of you, palms facing down. Or it could be resting by your side, palms facing up. If you want to change the choice of your knees, do it now. And then allow yourself to settle in. Close your eyes. Forehead heavy on the mat. And also your elbows heavy on the mat so that you can allow your shoulders to feel open and hang heavy. Allow your body to relax, body part by body part. Maybe start with your hips open, shoulders open, belly relaxed, face relaxed. And shift your attention to your breath. Slowly and consciously breathe in through your nose. Feel the air coming into your lungs, into your body, and then slowly exhale out through your nose or through your mouth. When you empty your lungs, then it'll be followed by full and slow breath in. Slow breath out. For the next 55 minutes or so, listen to your body, do your best. Work hard whenever you're able, and take a rest whenever you need it. Maybe you might feel strong right now, but maybe that's going to change. Maybe your breath is going to get choppy or held at some point. Maybe you start to get overwhelmed physically or emotionally. If that's the case, allow yourself to rest. That's also like part of the yoga practice. Explore ways to take care of yourself and enjoy. Let's use the vibrational breaths together. Start to press the air out. S-H. Keep pressing the air out. Followed by smooth inhales through your nose. Let it out, mouth open, H-A. Nice. I can hear you, but I feel you. I'm imagining that I'm hearing all of you breathing together. Let's do it again. Press the air out. S-H. Full breath in to follow. Gently hold at the top. Hum it out. H-M. That's it. Just like child's pose, vibrational breath is there for you to explore. You don't need my permission. I was actually sitting through Catherine's lecture on stress and science on Monday, and she was talking about how the vibrational quality of your sound in your throat is going to help your nervous system to calm down. So keep using H-A ha, H-M, or even a flatter upper lips. Keep it heavy on the mat. Start to crawl your fingers towards the front edge of the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Feel your knuckles getting heavy, fingertips getting heavy. And send your hips more back and down towards the floor. Maybe your elbows will lift off the mat. Feel the stretch in your spine. With your next inhale, maybe sway your hips to the right, to the left. You can also rock your forehead side to side. Start to wake your body up slowly, gently. So no need to force anything. Let it be gentle and easy. Slowly come back to the center. Send your hips more back and down one more time. Inhale, lift your chest up, hips up to come to your all four tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, hips on top of your knees. Pull your belly up and in. Look a little bit forward, maybe a little bit beyond the front edge of your mat, so that you can keep your entire spine long. Make sure you're still circulating your breath. And let's move through some cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart up, lift your hips up, look up, chin up. Exhale, slow, pull your belly up and in, curl your spine, tuck your chin, lift the backside of your heart up. Inhale, slow, belly relaxed, tip your hips up, chin up, heart up. Exhale, slow, curl your spine. Imagine opening the backside of your heart. Keep going. One breath, one movement. Inhale into cow spine. Exhale into cat spine. Now I invite you to close your eyes, because this movement is pretty simple, right? Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. No need to check the screen or your neighbors, person next to you, to see if you are moving right, because there's no such thing. You can jump rope your spine or circulating your neck if you want. Maybe you give yourself different kind of stretch in your arms by pointing your fingers towards your knees. When you're ready, come back to the center. Find a long spine again. Press your fingers down. With your next inhale, tuck your toes under. And then exhale, send your hips all the way up and back to come to your downward facing dog. Upside down V shape. Now continue to move around. Don't stop the motion. You can pedal out your feet. Maybe shaking your head. No. Yes. Maybe curling your spine a lot and then pressing it straight. Maybe flattering out your lips. Cool. Let's clean it up together. Check your hands. Hands are about your shoulders width apart. If your fingers are not spread out right, spread it out. Just as if like you're making a jazz hand. Press it down. Armpits in, facing inwards. Your feet, it's about your hips width apart. Now, the tendency is obsessing over bringing your heels down on the mat, but allow your heels to lift a little bit up, away from the floor. Bend your knees a little bit more. Now tilt your hips more up and back, up and back. Nice. Now your spine, your torso is a lot more straighter. Keep that length. See if you can squeeze your legs a little bit straighter. Beautiful, guys. Let's circulate your breath. Press the air out, SH. Smooth inhale. Let it out, mouth open, HA. With our next inhale, slide your right foot back, lift it up halfway. Point your right toes down, rotate your right hip down so that both hips are in line with one another. Squeeze both of your legs straight, both arms straight. Lift your right toes up, up, up. Open up your hips, move around. You can bend your knee, circulating your ankle, or you can rotate your thigh in your hips. Maybe you flip your dog. Be curious what you're feeling inside of your body right now, this moment. Send your right toes all the way up. Slowly bring your right foot down, slowly, gently. Cool. Squeeze your spine, your torso long. Inhale, kick your left foot back. Find a length in your legs, in your torso, and then send your left foot all the way up. Open up your hips, move around. Now, maybe try something different, right? Most of us probably seek for the, try to even things out. We wish that our body is symmetrical, but it's not. So accept the difference. Send your left toes all the way up, nice area, and then bring your left foot all the way down. Tilt your hips all the way back and up one more time. Look forward in between your hands and slowly walk your feet forward. Forward fold. Allow your torso to hang heavy from your hips. All right, let's take this moment to check your feet. Feet are about your hips width apart. Generally, that's about like 6 to 8 inches. It's almost like 2 fists in between. Now check your feet, like your outer edges side of your feet parallel to one another. All right, now you adjusted your feet. Allow yourself to move around. You can shake your head, no. Yes, maybe you bounce. Maybe you sway your torso side to side. Explore ways to release some tension. Looking great, awesome. Come to the center, drop your hands down. With your next inhale, come to your half lift. Slide your hands up to your shins, maybe up to your thighs. Lift your chest up, shoulders away from your ears. There's like a slight back bending happening behind your heart. We're gonna be here for a few breaths, so make sure you're breathing. Pull your belly up and in. Now send your chest a little bit forward by bringing your weight into your toes. Reach the crown of our head to the forward. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down, drop it down, forward fold, let it go. You can shake it out. Let's do this swiftly. Inhale, half lift, long spine, belly in. Exhale, drop it down. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Stand tall, arms reaching up high, palms facing in, mountain pose. Looking awesome. Close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes. Are you still breathing? The standing is something we do all the time, every day, but probably unconsciously, right? So be conscious, be super sensitive, be aware of what is happening, what you're feeling. If you don't know what to feel, let's start with your feet. Feel your feet grounding heavy. Maybe if you want to sway side to side or rocking forward and back, allow yourself to do that. Why not? And then bring your weight back into your heels. Contract your legs. Keep your legs straight. Point your tailbone a little bit down by pulling your lower belly in. Lift the back side of your heart up. Now roll your pinkies a little bit inwards so that your shoulders can stay long and heavy behind you. Arms are straight and long. This is just to shape what's going on the inside. Slowly open your eyes. Look up towards the ceiling. Stamp your heels heavy. Inhale, reach your arms up. Reach up and reach back by sending your hips forward. Exhale, dive forward. Forward fold, let it go. Let's move. Let's connect the movement. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Stand tall, reach up, reach back. Exhale, dive forward. Keep going. Keep moving through the mountain pose into back bend on your own. One breath, one movement. For those of you who are practicing Yoga to the People classes for the first time, one breath, one movement means do it on your own. It doesn't matter how fast, how slow you're doing. It doesn't matter what you look like. So that being said, close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel differently each time you move. No need to count, keep going. If you find yourself in forward fold, move through mountain pose one last time on your own. Inhale to reach up, stand tall, maybe back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, let go. Now plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Step your feet all the way back to upper pushing plank and stay. Now lift your heels all the way up. I think the tendency is that your heels are reaching back behind your toes. No, bring it up above your toes so that you can line up your legs by squeezing your knees straight. Don't dump your hips down. Lift them up in line with your shoulders. Use your core strength to make that happen. If this is too much, you can always drop your knees down. Don't worry, you're still building the strength. Look a little bit forward. Press the air out, SH. Inhale, bring your chest forward. Exhale, come down halfway, hug your ribcage. Inhale, untuck your toes. Lift your heart forward and up. Look up, knees off the mat. Upward facing dog, exhale. Tuck your toes, send your hips all the way up and back. That is your flow. Let's do that one more time. Everybody come up to your upper pushing plank, maybe knees down or knees up. Inhale to bring your chest forward. Exhale to come down halfway. Inhale, you scoop your heart forward and up. You stretch your throat. Exhale, hips up, head low, down dog. Beautiful. Let's check in with your breath. Press the air out, SH. Full breath in. HA. Let's move on. Inhale, slide your right foot back and up. Exhale, slowly step your right foot to where your right thumb is. Rotate your back heel down. Keep your left leg straight. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up to come to your warrior one. Looking awesome, everybody. Lower your hips right away because you can. Pick your focus in the front side of you. Be specific to what you're looking. And if you can, close your eyes. Feel both of your feet grounding heavy. Rotate your left hip forward, right hip back, so that you can square your hips and also your shoulders to the front edge of the mat. Sink your hips low, but lift your heart up, arms reaching up high. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up and back. Listen carefully. Exhale, keep your legs and your hips where they are. Reach your hands forward, down, and back. Bend your elbows to interlace your fingers behind you. Yeah, that's it. Squeeze, punch your fists back and down. Open up your heart. Exhale, tuck your chin. And then slowly round forward. Bring your shoulders and your head inside of your right knee. Pull your fists up and forward. You're in humble warrior. Now notice what your hips are doing. If it's just kindly hanging to the side, which is like right side, rotate your right hip back so that you can really feel the stretch under right thigh. Now keep pulling your hands forward. Tuck your chin, pull your belly up and in. It's almost like a cat spine. Don't worry, you're not gonna be here forever, so stay for one more breath. Exhale, drop your hands down. Place your left hand underneath your left shoulder and reach your right hand all the way up for revolve side angle. I think for most of you, your feet are doing fine, but if your back heel is lifted for some reason, take a shorter stance so that you can really use both of your feet to ground heavy. Pull your belly in, look up towards the ceiling if you can. Now reach your fingertips up, 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 up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Tuck your back toes, step your right foot back, and move to your flow. Exhale to come down halfway. Inhale, open up the front side of your body. Exhale, back to down dog. Let's move on. Let's do the left side. Inhale, slide your left foot back. Exhale, gently, quietly step your left foot forward. Rotate your back heel down. Feel your feet grounding, and then rise up. Warrior one. Rotate your right hip forward, left hip back. Sink your hips low, belly in, heart lifted. Your Your alignment from your waist up is similar to mountain pose. Now trust that you are doing great. You're doing just fine. You're doing just enough. Close your eyes. Do less. And just simply be inside of yourself. Feel what you feel. Respond with calm breath in and out. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Inhale, lift your arms up. Now reach your hands forward, down and back. Interlace your fingers, punch your fist back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Maybe sit your hips a little bit. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, tuck your chin. Slowly, carefully, round down. Tuck your chin, pull your belly up and in. Square your hips to the best you can. Yes, this constriction in the front side of your throat, it's not comfortable. It's probably hard to, you might feel it's hard to breathe. But you know what? You can send your breath to the back side of your lungs. Now practice to surrender. Practice to stay. Practice to push yourself to the edge. You're way stronger than you think. One more inhale to stay. Exhale, bring your hands down. Keep your right hand on the mat. Reach your left arm all the way up. Revolved side angle. That's it, looking great. Now, can you look a little bit up towards the ceiling? Nice. Pull your lower belly in to add some more twist. Now, can you look up towards the ceiling, Nemo, a little bit? Nice. Reach your fingertips up, 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 up. Slowly bring your left hand down. Step your left foot back and then travel through your flow. And keep going, one breath. One movement. Move through warrior one, humble warrior, and revolve side angle on both sides on your own. And if you forget something in between, that's fine. Or maybe you intentionally skip it, right? Because you know what you want, what you need. Maybe you have some sort of injury. If that's the case, you know what to do, right? Take care of yourself. Again, there's no right pacing. There's no such thing as going too fast, too slow. Just close your eyes. Listen to your breath. Be super selfish. Do what you want to do. Allow yourself to do something that's going to make you feel good. So everybody's different, right? And which is beautiful. Which means everybody's going to end up in down dog in a completely different timing. So maybe you're already in down dog, or maybe you're resting in child's pose. That's also a very valuable choice to make. Once you're done flowing, make a choice, be really specific. How can you stay active in down dog, but still soften something inside of it? If you're in child's pose, how can you rest completely? Resting your body. If you're still flowing, really take your time. There's no need to rush whatsoever. Now, if it's available for you, start to press the air out, SH. Shh. Push your old effort out from your system. Now slowly breathing in through your nose, into your body. Let it out, HA. You know what? Let's do that one more time. Press the air out, SH. Slow breath in, full breath in. Take another sip. Loud HA. All right, let's come back. Let's move on. From downward facing dog, look forward, bend your knees deeply. You can either hop forward or you can walk your feet forward. We're gonna meet in forward fold. Feet are about your hips width apart, and allow yourself to move around, shake it out, shake it out. Or if you don't wanna move around, bending your knees deeply and resting your chest is a really great way to stay passive. Inhale, take a half lift, long spine. Exhale, slow, drop it down. Bend your knees. Sit your hips low enough to allow your chest to rest on it. Now keep your hips where they are. Inhale, chest up, arms up, chair pose. Bring your weight back into your heels so that you can slide your knees a little bit more back. Also your hips back, and you can lower your hips down, 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 down. Point your tailbone down so that you can flatten out your lower spine. Hug your belly in to support the length you created in your lower spine. Now, can you lift your heart a little bit up? Shoulders relax, arms reaching long. Relax your face. I personally like to flatter out my lips. Choose to stay calm. Choose to respond with calm breath. Sit your hips a little bit lower. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, dive forward, let it go. Yeah, how can you transition from 100% effort or work into 100% resting or releasing? Well, guess what? Second set. Don't think too much, just get into it. Sit your hips low, chest up, arms up. Second set. Second set doesn't mean you can go a little bit easy on yourself. Go beyond what you were doing in a first set because you're able. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now you have no choice but to acknowledge what's going on the inside. What are you feeling? What kind of sensation are you experiencing? Don't miss anything. Be super sensitive. Now it's up to you whether to like this moment. It's up to you whether to enjoy this juicy moment. It's all about your perception. Press the air out, S-H. Slow breath in. Stay here, H-A. One more inhale, surprise yourself. Exhale, come down, let it go. Shake it out, shake it out. Maybe bounce your torso. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, HA, drop it down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, step or hop back, travel through your flow. Move through the flow very consciously. The tendency is to kind of start moving through flow. No, but use your flow to slow down your breath. Check in with your body. Let's use another cleansing breath. Press the air out, S-H. Full inhale, something new, something fresh. Let it swirl inside of you, H-A. Let's move on. Inhale, reach your right foot back and up. Exhale, step it forward. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Send your right hand forward, reach your left hand back. And for this one, maybe slide your feet a little bit further away from one another, looking strong, everybody. So your hips are open to the side, to the left side, but tilt your left is slightly forward so that you can keep pointing your right knee to where your right toes are pointing. Beautiful. Now send your hips low, 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 low. Keep your belly in. Now squeeze your arms straight. Look over your right fingertips. Flip your right palm skyward. Sit your hips low, reach forward. And then reach your right hand all the way up, 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 up. And maybe back for reverse warrior. Now you can rest your left hand on your left leg, or you can reach your left hand to the inside of your right thigh. Stamp your heels heavy. Sink your hips low again. Now reach your right shoulder up and away from your right hip. Now reach your right fingertips away from your right shoulder. Take a big breath into your right side of your body. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your right foot back. And your flow. Slow and conscious flow. That's it. Let's do the left side, guys. Inhale, slide your left foot back and up. Exhale, quietly step your left foot forward. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale, rise up strong, warrior one. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Take a bigger stance, left arm forward, right hand reaching back. You can also check your right arm to see if you can squeeze your right arm a little bit straighter. Relax your shoulders down. Look over your left fingertips. You can close your eyes. Free yourself from the visual distraction. Check in with your breath, the quality of your breath. Feel the volume of your breath fully. You can also explore some vibrational breath. Or ha. See if that's going to make you feel a little bit better. Flip your left palm skyward. Sit your hips low. Reach your left hand forward. Reach your left hand all the way up, 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 up. And then a little bit back. Choose the placement of your right hand to be resting. Sink your hips low. Point your tailbone a little bit down. Pull your lower belly in. Lift your heart up. Open up the left side of your body. Can you relax your face? If you can, look up. Stay here. One more breath. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot back. Move through your flow. Keep going. One breath, one movement. Move through warrior one into two and reverse your warriors on both right and left side. Maybe you start with left side. Change it up. Bring your habit, right? Maybe that's gonna feel funny. That's fine. Welcome, like, introduce yourself to new feelings, new sensation. And I really recommend closing your eyes as much as possible. If anything is starting to get overwhelming, bring your attention back to your breath. Awesome choice, Yvonne. Yeah, this is not a moment to check in with the screen. Just be with yourself. Beautiful practice, Kate, as always. Again, take your time. Nobody's rushing you. And if you're ready, backing down dog or child's pose, stay active. Slow down your breath. I inhale, slow, I move. I exhale, slow, I move. Allow yourself to be in a moment. Don't get lost in your head. Stay present. Now, if you're already done flowing, that's awesome. If you're flowing, that's awesome. Keep going. Let's use a cleansing breath. Press the air out. SH. Full inhale. HA. Ha. All right, let's move on. From downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right foot back and up. Exhale, step your right foot to where your right hand is. Gently bring your left knee down, untuck your back toes. When you're ready, lift your heart up to low lunge. That's it. Interlace your fingers and you can rest it on your side, right thigh. Or if you want more back bend in your spine, you can place your hands at a lower back and pulling your elbows a little bit back to squeeze your shoulder blades. Rotate your left hip forward, right hip back. Now sink your hips forward and down, but keep lifting your heart up and a little bit back. Relax your face, soften your gaze, maybe close your eyes. I inhale slow. I exhale slow. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up, reach back. Bring both of your hands down. Now scoot your hips to the back as you unbend your right leg. Straighten out your right leg, flex your right toes for a half split. Now keep tilting your hips back. Now instead of curling your spine like this and collapsing, lift your heart up, backside of your heart up. Think about like half lift sensation. Maybe you're tenting up on your fingertips. Maybe you have your full hands on the mat. Or maybe you're resting your hands on your leg. Choose to breathe calmly. And then slowly bend your right knee again. Back to low lunge. Now bring your left knee a little bit closer in for this one. So you are creating a box shape with your legs. That's it. Inhale, reach your arms up. Now use this moment to square your hips, left hip forward, right hip back. Awesome. Place your hands together to touch. Slide your hands in front of your heart center. That's it. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, lean forward and twist. Bring your left elbow outside of your right knee or right thigh. And really press the top of our hand down so you can assist your left rib cage to go a little bit more under and closer to your left thigh. Keep squeezing your hands together for now. Now pick your gaze, either to the side wall or up towards the ceiling or even on the mat. Tuck your left toes under. With your next inhale, lift your left knee up. Squeeze your left leg straight to come to your high lunge prayer twist. I know you might have fallen off. That's totally fine. Come back in. Pick yourself back in. You still have plenty of time. Now make a choice. If your breath is there with you, you can stay here or fly away by spreading your arms apart. Or you can go for a full bind if that's in your practice. Just make a choice for you right now. Again, we're not trying to compete with your past, right? Be in a moment, take care of yourselves. Palms together to touch. Slowly lift your heart up. Find your balance. Take a slow breath in and out. Make sure your back heel staying lifted. That's it. Can you squeeze your left leg straighter? Sink your hips low. Now reach your arms up high. With your next inhale, bend your left knee. We're gonna get into Warrior 3. When you're ready, kick your left foot up and jump onto your right foot. Keep your torso long, arms straight, legs straight. You can keep your left toes pointed or flexed. Instead of lifting your left hip up, bring it down, rotate them down. If you fall out, come back in. One more breath, stay. Bend your right knee, rest your left foot on the mat, back to chair pose. Maybe you didn't like being chair pose. What about now? Do you like it? Is this like a releasing like relief moment? Sit your hips low. Straighten out your legs. Inhale, reach up. Open up the front side of your body. Dive forward, forward, fold. Shake it out. Shake it out. Press the air out. SH. Inhale, half lift, long spine. HA, ha, drop it down. Ha. Plant your hands down, step or hop back. Move through a joyous flow. Enjoy your up dog. Enjoy your down dog. Now this is a place where people tend to drop out. So let's push out anything that you don't need to keep it inside of you. Press it out. SH. Breathing something soft, something light. Contain it. HM. Left side, inhale, slide your left foot up and back. Exhale, step your left foot to where left hand is. That's it. Gently bring your back knee down. Untuck your back toes. Take your time. Lift your heart up, chest up. Low lunge. Hands could be on your thighs, behind your back. Square your hips. Lower your hips. Lift your heart up and back. Do less. You're doing more than enough. Maybe flatter out your lips. Inhale, reach your arms up, reach back. Exhale, bring your hands down on the mat. Scoot your hips to the back. Straighten out your left leg. Flex your left toes. Straighten out your spine like a slight back bend, half lift sensation. Relax your face. Right now, this moment, it's meant to be challenging. Your heart is pumping super fast, right? But you can actually be in control of your breath, and you actually have the power to slow yourself down. Use your breath. Extend your exhales. With our next inhale, bend your left knee. Come back to your low lunge. Hands on the mat, slide your right knee a little bit forward. Create a box shape. Inhale, rise up. Hands together, hands in front of your heart center. Square your hips. Inhale, lift your heart up. And then lean forward and twist. Rotate your left shoulder under. Lift your right shoulder under, left shoulder up. Press your palms tightly together. That's going to help you. Squeeze your belly in. That's going to help you. Tap your toes. When you're ready, lift your right knee up. Squeeze your right leg straight. Find your balance. Maybe, are you scrunching your face? Can you actually give yourself a smile? Maybe that's going to change or lighten up this moment. Maybe not. It's fine. Make a choice. You can fly away, you can bind, or you can just stay in prayers twist. But whatever you're choosing, whatever you're doing, make sure you're circulating your breath. Palms together. Slowly, no need to rush. Lift your chest up. Come to your high lunge. Plant your front heel heavy. Plant your back toes heavy. Sink your hips low. Reach your arms up. Bend your right knee. When you're ready, warrior three. Kick your right foot off. Get onto your left foot. Torso long. Hips both in line with another. Right toes flexed or pointed. It's funny, right? It's wobbly. Everybody's probably getting wobbly. If you're not, who are you? Stay here, one more breath. Bend your left knee. Gently bring your right foot down. Back to chair pose. Sink your hips low. Open up your chest. Slowly squeeze your legs straight. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Dive forward, forward fold. Shake it out. Shake it out. Maybe flatter at your lips. That moment's over. That's in the past. Let's move on. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down, step or hop back. Your flow. Some of you in your heads probably screaming half pigeon. Well, now you got it. Reach your right foot up and back. Bend your right knee. When you're ready, spread your right shin forward and down. Make sure your right knee is pointing all the way out to the right. Lift your hips up and over your right foot. Bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Square your hips. Maybe slide your hips a little bit back and down to go a little bit deeper. Now, when you're ready, start to walk your hands a little bit forward slowly as you lengthen your spine. Maybe elbows down. If you can rest your forehead on the mat all the way, do that. Or you can keep it on top of your two hands or maybe on top of two fists. If that's still uncomfortable for your head to be resting, maybe grab a pillow close to you, right by you, put it under your face. If this is too much for your knee, you can roll onto your back to go for the figure four. You rest your right foot on top of your left knee. You lay on your back and you grab your left leg. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Smooth out your breath. Listen to your heartbeat. Maybe you notice the relation between your breath and your heart. As you inhale, your heart beats a little bit faster. get faster. And as you exhale, it gets a little bit slower. Slow and full breath in. Slower and like longer exhale out. Slow down your breathing to slow down your heartbeat. And when you've got both of them, it's easier to bring back your calm self. It's normal to, if your mind starts to wander off, thinking about the past or the future, if that's the case, shift your attention back to your breath. Come back to your body. Come back to your breath. Come back to this present moment. If there's anything that could be let go of, press it out. SH. Slow breath in. HA. As if you don't want to come out. Slowly bring your hands down. Press yourself up. Maybe give yourself a slight back bend. When you're ready, tuck your left toes, slide your right foot back to plank or maybe down dog. Maybe you float. Maybe you go into the left side of half pigeon right away. When you're ready, inhale, left foot up. Bend your knee. Slide your left shin forward. Square your hips. Back leg is long and straight. When you're ready, you full drop your body. Close your eyes. Relax your belly. Relax your shoulders. Allow your body to sink heavier and heavier as you go on. I noticed I was saying the word present a lot in the past 45, 50 minutes or so. English is my second language. I think it's awesome how you call this existent moment as present. Spelled the same as gift, present, right? Pronounced the same. If I'm not wrong, I could be wrong. Can you treat whatever you're feeling, whatever the given circumstances, can you see it? Can you receive it as a gift? You don't have to like it, but can you still receive it with gratitude? Not easy, but if you practice to do so, maybe one day you can easily do that. Outside of your mat, outside of the studio, outside of your house. Press the air out, SH. Slow breath in. Long humming, HM. Maybe do a few more of those vibrational breaths. Or if you're ready to come out of it, go ahead, start moving. But move slowly, gently. We're gonna meet in down dog. This is your last chance to flow in this class. Maybe you were gonna skip it. Make a choice for you. And once you find yourself in down dog, move around, just like what we did at the beginning of the class. Pedaling out your feet, maybe shaking your head, maybe even shimmying your shoulders. Now, you were in down dog for so many times in this class. I don't know how many times, I wasn't counting, but each moments were filled with something. So what is it that you've got going on? What's positive about this moment? Your feelings. From downward facing dog, slowly bend your knees. Rest your knees on the mat, in the middle of the mat. Stand tall on your two knees. Let's take a set of camel. Knees about your hips width apart. Bring your hands to your lower back. See if you can slide them a little bit higher. Now, pull your shoulders back so that if I see you from the front, you won't see I can't see your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back so that you can keep your neck long. Press your hips forward. Inhale, lift your heart up. Look up and drop your head back. You're in camel. Keep sending your hips forward. Keep it on top of your knees. Lift your heart up. Open up the front side of your heart. If you can see the wall behind you or the floor behind you, maybe you drop your hands one at a time to drop your hands to your heels. Thumbs on the outside. But don't collapse down onto your heels. Use that grip to lift your hips more up. Can you widen the back side of your heart? Can you squeeze your elbows a little bit back, Doria? That's it, nice. Slowly come up, hands on your lower back. Chin comes up the last and slowly lower your hips onto your heels. Sit up tall. Hands could be on your thighs, palms faced up or down. Maybe namaskar. Maybe one hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Just pick one and close your eyes. Hero's pose. You don't need to fix anything, fidget around. Give yourself a full permission to fully commit to this quiet, still moment. Maybe use this moment to acknowledge, honor, or really celebrate the gift you've got, this present, your breath, your feelings, your body, your effort, your patience, all the choices you've made for yourself to take care of yourselves, and all the outcomes you've experienced. Please start to push the old effort out from your body. SH. Slow breath in, breathing something positive, something warm, something joyous. Let it swirl you. Share with the world. HA. When you're ready, you can flatter your eyes open, or you can keep your eyes closed as you extend your legs long in front of you. Come to make sure your hips are in the middle of the mat, or you can scooch it back or scooch it later. Sit up tall, flex your toes a lot, reach your arms up high. Inhale to reach up, slowly reach forward and down. Seated forward fold. Now you can keep your hands on the mat, totally cool. You can rest your hands on your toes, totally cool. The legs are not the priority here. It's more about your spine. So allow your knees to bend if that's going to make you comfortable, like allow you to rest a little bit more comfortably. You can close your eyes. You just do less and less and less. Drop your head heavy, hands heavy. Slower than you want to. Roll it up. Imagine stacking your vertebrae one at a time. Chin comes up the very last. Cool. Bend your knees to place the soles of your feet on the mat. You can scoot your hips a little bit forward because we're going to be rolling back. Reach your arms forward. Start to roll yourself back, but as slow as you can. Do it slow. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Don't miss any sensation on your way. Slowly, 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 slowly. Nice. Once your shoulders touch the floor, bring your feet a little bit closer to your butt. Plant your hands down right by your hips. With your next inhale, stamp your heels heavy and lift your hips all the way up for bridge pose. If you want more, you can interlace your fingers under your butt. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep lifting your hips up. This gentle inversion might feel great in your body. If you have wheel in your practice, go ahead. Keep lifting your hips up. Slowly, gently bring your hips down on the mat and bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a tight hug that you always deserve, always. Grab on the opposite side of your elbows. Maybe you rock side to side. Squeeze your knees into your chest. When you're ready, grab outside of your feet for a happy baby. Separate your knees wider than your torso. Stack your feet on top of your knees. You can rock side to side. Happy baby. You can, be playful. You can play around with the features of your face. Maybe you squeeze it tightly, or maybe you make a funny sound. Speaking of sound, let's use a lion's breath. Why not? Press the air out. SH. Full breath in. Hold at the top. Open your mouth wide. Stick your tongue out. Let it out. AJ. When you're ready, drop your feet down. Extend your legs long. Arms resting by your side. Palms facing up. For final Savasana. Now, maybe this is the hardest pose to execute just yet, because you have to relax your body completely. Let's start one by one. Let's start with your feet. If you feel some sort of tension in your feet, which is the case for me all the time, maybe wiggle it out. Maybe move it a little bit. Now drop it down heavy. Allow your legs, your thighs to hang heavy. Spill your hips open. Arms heavy on the mat. Tuck your chin a little bit. Maybe you roll your head side to side to find a comfortable place to rest it in the center. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Relax your belly. Now just do less. Linger inside of your body. Just breathe. Thank you so much for sharing your practice this evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for showing up on your mat. Thank you for choosing to tune into Yoga to the People class. Thank you so much for taking care of yourself in the past 60 minutes, either by allowing yourself to rest here and there, allowing yourself to push yourself beyond the edge here and there, allowing yourself to be kind to yourself. Thank you for all the choices you've made for yourself. It was very, very inspirational. I watched every one of you. Yoga to the People classes, it has always been and always will be donation-based. You can make a donation through our website, yogatothepeople.com/donate. There's no correct amount for the donation. Any donation you can make, you can contribute, we appreciate. And you can also contribute for our community by spreading the words, telling your friends, inviting them in, practicing together. Or you can maybe post about us of our classes on your social media. Thank you so much for supporting this community, YTTP community. It's my home community. It's my home. I hope it's yours too. Thank you so much for being part of this community too. I might be like on a completely opposite place from where you live, like in a globe, in this earth. But I got to connect with you guys through this Zoom. Thank you for, thank you. Lots of thank you. We have active meditation workshop coming up this Saturday, 10 a.m. in New York time and 7 a.m. Pacific time, and with Saban and Shanti. If the sitting still kind of meditation is not for you, maybe this one's for you. I've done a few times. It's pretty awesome. If you're interested, I can answer questions. So hang out like after class. I'll be sharing a quote. We'll take the last breath together to seal the practice. Daniel Dobie said, "It's okay to be here. It's okay to not rush through and destroy your middle. The place where you reach for the future, just before you shed yourself of the past. Each valley holds rich value. Each in-between gives you the resilience to meet what is next. Please start to exhale the air out, SH. Breathing something fresh, something new. HA. Thank you for practice. When you're ready, take your time. You can roll yourself to either side of you to press yourself up to come to the seating position.